Good evening. A local mother is doing everything she can to distance her young son from an infamous Albuquerque murder.
They are not related to the man charged in Victoria Martin's death, but she says sharing the name is enough to put her son at risk. News 13's Brittany Bade spoke with the family.
Well, Dean and Jess, when someone says Fabian Gonzalez, many people think of the man accused of helping dispose of 10-year-old Victoria Martin's body. This mother does not want anyone thinking her son has anything in common with him.
What happened to this little girl?
Almost everyone knows the name
Fabian, what happened? Did you have anything to do with the death of this girl?
of the man at the center of one of the most horrific crimes in state history.
It's one of the worst things I've ever read in my entire life.
Write your name.
But what if that was your name?
Fabian Gonzalez.
9-year-old Fabian Gonzalez has lived with his foster mom, Elizabeth Paz, since he was 2.
Right away he came into my arms.
She is currently in the process of adopting him.
Kinda shocked, I think.
Paz got a shock of her own back in August 2016 when the DA announced Fabian Gonzalez was charged in 10-year-old Victoria Martin's murder.
My instant thought was, wow, he has the exact same name as my son.
While the two are not related, Paz still fears sharing the name will cause problems.
I was in fear that later on they would question him. Is this your father?
She told Fabian
I get it.
You get it now?
about what Gonzalez is accused of.
It really hurt him, and he doesn't want any association with that name.
To welcome him into her own family and save him from a lifetime of questions.
Is that your dad? You know what your dad did.
Paz is working to legally change Fabian's last name to hers.
Do you think you'll miss having Gonzalez as the last name at all?
No, not really.
Even though Gonzalez has not had his day in court, Paz thinks the name is forever ruined.
The stigma's going to be there because of the horrific thing they did to this child.
Now, Fabian's adoption is not finalized yet. Paz needs his birth mother to sign off on the change. However, there is a problem. She is nowhere to be found. Dean?
All right, Brittany, thank you. There is still no trial date set for Gonzalez in the Martins murder case. He's currently appealing the remaining charges against him.